Hey, welcome back. I have a great recipe for you. It's called Zuppa di Pesce. In English it's called fish soup, and we're going to use cod, and I find that's the best. I've tried it with bluefish, mackerel, and all other kinds, and my favorite is codfish. So let's get started. We're going to go down to the China market now and pick out our fish, and we'll come back and we'll get started. Oh, and another thing, you could buy cod either frozen or fresh. I prefer to buy it frozen because it's cheaper and it works just as well.
Oh mama, la 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 la. Oh mama, la 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 la. Mama dear, come over here and see who's looking in my window. It's the baker boy, and look, he's got a cannoli in his hand. If you marry the baker boy, he will come and he will go, and he will always mix the flour in the pan. If you marry the baker boy, he'll have the cannoli in his hand. Oh, mama, la 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 la. Oh, mama, la 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 la. Mama dear, come over here and see who's looking in the window. It's the musician and he's got the instruments in his hand. If you marry the musician, he will come and he will go, and he will always be playing in the band. If you marry the musician, he'll have the trumpet in his hand. Oh, mama, la 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 la. Oh, mama, la 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 la.
Okay, I start by putting the garlic in. And I'll give the garlic a half a minute start before I put in the onion. Okay, it's starting to turn brown. I'm going to put in the onions. And you get them until they start to caramelize. And while the onions are caramelizing, the garlic is still turning brown. But it's going to stop because the juices from the onion are going to be released, and it's going to stop the frying process of the garlic. Okay, it's been about 2.5 to 3 minutes already, and I'm going to put in the tomatoes. And I'm going to also put in a half a can of water. That's a half a can right here.
Okay.
And I use this to crush the tomatoes. And let it cook for about 20 minutes until all the tomatoes are broken up. Okay. And we put the cover on. Okay. Alright, we'll put the cover on. And we'll set the timer for 20 minutes. Okay, quarter cup of parsley. There's a tablespoon of capers. I put about a quarter of a teaspoon of about basil. And put a couple of shakes of black pepper. And I put in, I break the pits out of the garlic, out of the I'm going to lower the gas. Okay. let this cook for the next 12 minutes. Then we put it in the pot. That's good. Okay, it's already 20 minutes, and I'm putting the fish in now. Okay. Set the timer for 20 minutes. Okay, the fish is just half frozen still, but I let it. That's it. Yeah. Okay, that's it. It's done. Bring it to the table. Okay. This goes nice with Italian bread. Okay, this is Zuppa di Pesce, and this is, actually it's codfish soup, and I'm going to make homemade bread. There you go. And, okay, here goes. Enjoy Zuppa di Pesce, codfish soup.